Seven's right. The information's too valuable to delete. If we can lock out control from gaining it and still get it ourselves, then we should. The only downside is that we'll have to look for another way to take the data beyond control's reach.
Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it.
That's a little more than a damn sting. Get it right. Resistance is futile.
Seven, you were only supposed to alter her DNA. What on earth was that? Well, it looks like control's gone. It beamed out as a Borg drone. Should probably check on this future Burnham too. She's not moving.
It worked. The sphere data is secure within the suit, and future Burnham is immune to control nanites. As I predicted, her biosignature has been altered enough to prevent her from using the suit. This Red Angel will fly no more.
Well, we have her, the data, and other methods of time travel.
Unfortunately, we have a new problem. At the end, before it beamed out, I think what was left of control merged with some of my nanites.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, and now there's a Borg control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the Excalbians are doing here needs to stop now.
My patience ran out about an hour ago.
Rest easy. The trial of Esop 4 has come to an end. My apologies, friends. These events must have taken a heavy toll upon all of you. We should return to speak with Yarnik now. Let us leave this place.
Yeah, I want to know what his game is, just dredging up past traumas like that.
Come along, my friends.
First, a highlight reel of some of my most desperate moments, then throwing the reanimated forms of Burnham's crew at her, and now this recreation of Seven's former life as a drone. For someone who claims to not understand good or evil, Yarnik's doing a pretty good job of emulating the latter. So, come on Yarnik, what happens?
While we appreciate the pursuit of knowledge, we also realize that it can lead to catastrophe. Because of your decision to preserve the data, control continues to exist. The fate you work to prevent, the end of all life, will still come to pass.
But it didn't, though.
The future is a very mutable notion. It is entirely possible that the actions taken today forestall Control's march to supremacy.
Exactly, we bought time.
The data preserved could very well hold the key to its defeat, along with many wonders long lost to the ravage of time. In the end, a life was saved, along with priceless knowledge. Both very good things in my estimation.
Thank you. At least someone gets it.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry. Still, it could be worse. We still have time to present our case here. Hopefully we will win some Excalbian hearts and minds in the process.
So, Seven's made the same observations. Yarnik has always looked for the worst case scenario of every possible outcome we've supposedly created. I can't accept that from our decisions made here, out of the infinitude of variables in time, that all roads lead to destruction. He's being incredibly pessimistic. Wasn't the purpose of being here to showcase good and evil actions in equal measure, yet at every turn, more evil has been thrown in our faces in an attempt to thwart our every effort, and I have to note, we have triumphed over it every time. It's only when we, the supposed avatars of good in these scenarios, are no longer involved, in Yarnik's predictions, that things apparently turn out bad and evil triumphs. What further proof, I'd argue, do you need that good is superior? Although I do find it slightly concerning that his predictions of the future didn't involve any mention of the Borg, just control.
I have been informed that Yarnik and the others wish to privately discuss the results of the trials. You are free to return to your vessel, or remain here until the recess reaches its conclusion. Once that happens, you will be summoned to continue the trial. How would you like to proceed?
I guess I'd like to stay here and see if I can change his mind, but I don't think I'm going to get that opportunity. Seven, Burnham, your thoughts?
As much as I'd like to see what a ship of this time period is like, I feel like we should stay here. We might have the opportunity to speak with Excalbians other than Yarnek and see what they think of all this.
I'm not certain anything we can do or say will change their minds, and I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm not as optimistic as Commander Burnham when it comes to the Excalbians. Returning to the ship has its benefits. I could use a drink. Several, actually. I leave the decision to you.
I think for now we'll return to the Armiger. I want to discuss this with my crew. So, thank you for watching. This is probably the final split ending video that I will do, as this quest is now completed, and we'll be moving on to hear Yarnik's conclusion based on what he's witnessed here today. I'm not being optimistic either. But I will make every ending of this series visible after a while so that you can go back and check them all out individually without having to replay through videos again. So thank you for watching this part of the Star Trek Online story series as we go through the side quests and Measure of Morality. Until the next time, I've been Rick, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.